we're at the club. Yes, margaritas will be flowing at Earl's house. Jack, are you going to close the door? Is there still people coming? Okay, yeah, no problem. So welcome everybody. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight. Are you guys totally pumped about your business? Can I get a quick boom? Because we haven't done that in a long time. Count it out. Okay, what are we gonna? Okay, if you guys are gonna rock out May, because you have to keep in mind that last month was the company's biggest month in the history of the company. And the exciting thing is that we are still considered extremely ground floor, and we know in Manitoba it's very ground floor, so there is immense potential before us. So, if you have a party, if you have an appointment, if you have 10 names on your hundreds list that you're going to go home and call tomorrow, I want a really loud boom. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Awesome. Okay, so again, thank you guys all for coming. For those of you that don't know me yet, actually, how many guests do we have in the room tonight? How many people are here for the first time at an It Works event?
Keep loud and proud.
Really high, guys. Loud and proud. Wait, I want to do the count, Ash. How many guests are there? One more time. Up high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 guests in the room. That's fantastic, you guys. Well done. 21. Oh, there's 21. Good Lord. Whatever. She's just making that up. She's doing that to make me look bad. She's like, now. For those of you that are watching the recording, because there is a live feed tonight too, so I hope you guys will let your teams know that if they can't be here tonight, they can watch the live feeds. And then we're also going to have a recording that's going to be put on the team pages afterwards as well. So, now going back, for those of you that don't know who I am the crazy blonde standing at the front. I don't know anything about this business, just kidding. My name is Cynthia Taylor-Iwanko, and I have been doing this for just over 2 years. I'm the one that started this whole team in the room, and then we've all just kind of spread out from there and introduced it and introduced it and introduced it. So I'm kind of like your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma. I don't give out that many Christmas presents, because I'd be really proud. Anyways, for those of you that are guests tonight, hopefully you guys will have opportunity to hear everything that you've been questioning about the business, all the things that you're wondering. Is this something that you can do? How do you actually work this business? What's the investment that's suggested to be put into the business? That sort of thing. So we're going to go through a lot of that for you tonight. We are also going to recognize some of our team members that have promoted in the last month, and we had some big promotions. We also want to hear from one of our top leaders, to hear her story. Everybody always wants to hear about other people's success. How did you do it? How did you get there? What is it you said? What is it you did? What is it that drove you? So we're going to have a special team member come up tonight and share with us as well, which we'll be doing on the couch. And then we're also going to have just a little bit of a Q&A afterwards, but before that we want to talk a bit about how we market our business, and that's about blitzing, and some tips from our last big event that we had, which was the Green Carpet event in Florida. The next one is in July. So we've got Jake and Jackie coming up afterwards to present some tips for us as well. So before we are going to get started, and what we're going to go through right now, and Kat, maybe you don't want to have it on me, no, your live feed, so much as like on that, because I'm boring to watch. Thanks. You can hear my voice. So, what we're doing tonight is exactly this right here. This is called the Party Pad presentation. We want to show you how easy it is to do this business. So when you talk to somebody, you talk to your mom, your sister, whoever it may be, you're more or less going to say what I'm saying. I have it somewhat down pat, memorized, whatever I normally say, but if you're just starting out, we have something called your e-suite. It's like a back office of your business, and you can go on there and you can download notes. And you can literally read verbatim as to what to say to somebody about the business, about signing up, about the products, that sort of thing. It's very, very simplistic, and people 90% of the time, even more so for some, will sign up on the spot because they see the value in this business, how simplistic it is, how duplicatable it is, and the profits that you can make with this as well. So, first of all, how many people here have tried that crazy wrap thing? Can I get a whoop, whoop, whoop? I just heard somebody in the crowd say that. We had a lot of hands going up. For those of you on the live feed that didn't see that, there was a whole lot more than 21, I'd say about 90. Okay, so how many people here had results their very first time that they wrapped? Awesome. How many people had results the second time they wrapped? Didn't have results until the second time. The third time. The fourth time. How many people needed more than one box before they saw results? Really? Not one hand is going up in the room. Okay, I will say that's surprising because I know some people that have had to use 2 boxes. So it is different for everybody, but the results were phenomenal. It's like all of a sudden everything just dropped. You're going too fast. I didn't say slide, please. Okay, so first of all, it is very, very easy to use. This is what the wrap looks like. So it's just like a patch that you put on, and this is when you get it, you're going to take it out of the package, and you can see it's all folded up, so it's going to be folded up like so. My quick little tip about that is when you take it out, most people, if you're wrapping somebody for the first time, almost everybody wants to wrap the tummy area. So I would recommend taking that, when you take it out of the package, wipe the area on the wrap, pardon me, the outside of the wrap on the love handle area, the back, the thighs, even wherever you want, before you, like as you're unwrapping it, because all that ingredient's going to be on the outside of the wrap. You don't want to waste that. Then the inside of the wrap, apply that to the tummy area. If you want to cut it in half, you can cut it in half and use it for the arm area. You can use it under the chin. The chin, you can, on all the little folds, you can cut it so that you can actually get 4 and up to 6 chin applications, or you can just do 2 that's going to go down to the décolleté area. I never remember how to say that word. Down to that area as well. So it's just going to actually help the tone tighten and firm in that area. And you're going to see results in as little as 45 minutes. Now you can see on here all different areas you can use it. You literally can use it head to toe. And we also, I shouldn't say head to toe, neck to toe. We also have the facial applicator. So the facial applicator, you can use that clearly on your face. Everybody's face is shaped a little bit different. I'm kind of long, so for myself, I cut it and I pull it up to certain areas. Let's say long, but whatever, just because I like to put it right under the eyelashes, and you can. I don't know anybody whose eyes is irritated or anything like that, but it's going to help with puffiness, it's going to help with swelling, and over time it's going to look like you've literally been Botox. So it's just going to help to tighten the skin as well, but also deeply, deeply nourish. And again, you're going to see results in as little as 45 minutes. Slide, please. So you can see that this is what it is and this is what it does. It's so easy to use and it's so quick and effective for 9 out of 10 people. 9 out of 10 people will see results from that very first time that they wrap. So you can see the cellulite area on the tummy, that it's going to diminish that and it's going to tone and actually firm the skin up. One thing we want to note, a lot of distributors, or even new distributors, you might be signing up because you've been a loyal customer for a long time, and about 2 years ago you got wrapped and measured and you all talked about inch loss. We technically do not talk inch loss, and I'll just put that out there right now so that you guys understand. The reason that we don't talk inch loss is because we are not FDA approved, and that does not mean that this is not an amazing product. It means that the company has to pay hordes and hordes and hordes of money to be FDA approved, and in order to be FDA approved, you have to go through all kinds of testing that really means nothing. We have a homeopathic doctor in the crowd that can probably attest that. It doesn't really matter if somebody's FDA approved. There's a lot of FDA approved products out there that are very, very unsafe. So it's a lot of unnecessary funding that has to go out for something like that. And when we are talking inch loss, then we're talking about this as a weight loss product. We don't want to fall into the weight loss category. We want to fall into the cosmetic category. So if we fall under cosmetic, we can just talk about the before and after. So that's why whenever we wrap somebody, we do a before and after picture. So we take a picture beforehand, wrap them, leave it on for 45 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, and then take the picture afterwards so that they can see what their results were before and after. And literally you can see that it's going to give you that lasting effect, and it's all based on it's all botanically based ingredient. The active ingredient in there is all botanically based as well. So it's very, very safe and effective to use, and it's a one-of-a-kind, first-to-market product as well. And it's only available through a Networks distributor. Okay. So you can see now, as a loyal customer, we've actually got 3 different ways that you can purchase a product. Retail, which is a one-time purchase. You're paying a whole lot of money if you're purchasing retail. We never, ever want to introduce people to the product line as a retail customer. We want to save our customers money. We want to show them the value of the product. And everything that we have in our line is meant for a 30-day use. However, almost every product out there for your body to actually adjust to it, it has to be used for about 3 months. So the system that we have is, like a loyal customer system, is using a product. You can switch it up month to month, but it's at least one product for 3 months consecutively. When you're using a product for 3 months consecutively, you are now considered a loyal customer, and you can eliminate the $50 fee. You will see on our sites now, this is just something that's been recently changed, that we can either, our loyal customers can sign up paying the $50 fee ahead of time, or they can sign up and eliminate that by running their auto ship for 3 consecutive months. And again, they can change their product every single month. There's no minimums they have to spend. It's very, very flexible. So our customers don't feel locked in and like, oh my gosh, I got this. What if they don't like that product, or if they wanted to try something else? That's cool with us. We can switch it around from product to product. Also, perk points. Perk points is something that we now get the very, very first time, that our customers get the very first time that they purchase. They're going to start accumulating perk points. So that's $1 back for every 10 they spend. So 10% of all their purchases back in actual perk points, which can be used towards product of their choice. And we also have free product in the US. So if they spend over $125 per order, or if they are ordering as of their 4th month, they get free shipping on all their orders from that point on. This is something that will eventually be coming to Canada. We don't know exactly when it's happening, but they are in the process of setting up our shipping center in Canada. So we've got big things to come in Canada. It's that new that there's still so much that's going to be brought in as the company keeps growing and growing. So we've got 3 different packages you can see. These are the 3 packages that we focus on more than anything in our presentations. So the wrap pack is your very first package, and in that you're going to get 1 box of wraps, as well as a defining gel. And that box of wraps contains 4 body applicators. The body applicators, like we talked about earlier, can be cut up and used wherever you want on the body. We recommend that you use 1 applicator in the same area, the whole box, in the same area, and you want to wait about 3 days in between applications, and make sure that you are drinking quarts of water. Lots and lots and lots of water. Some people, unfortunately, will hear that and drink a glass of water as they're wrapping, and that's about it. We want to encourage our customers to drink approximately half their body weight in ounces in water every day for the next 3 days that they're wrapping, because it continues to work for 72 hours. And then in there also the little defining gel. It's a little teeny 0.5 ounce. It's like a sample that we have of the defining gel, which is very similar in ingredient to what's on the wrap. You can use that head to toe as well. However, the better value is definitely going to be the skinny pack, because now you have the defining gel that's going to last you 30 days minimum. Some people say that it lasts them about 45 days. And in that package you also have the fat fighters. And the fat fighters you can use, you want to take 2 of those after eating your biggest meal. And after eating that biggest meal, what's going to happen is it's going to absorb the fats from approximately 1/3 of the fats and the carbs, and it's going to pull it through your system. So instead of your body having that attached to attaching to the body and then just creating more fat cells and whatnot, it's going to eliminate. And it's not something that's going to make you go running to the bathroom or anything like that. So it does help with weight loss. It's something that's very gentle on the system, and it happens in the stomach. It doesn't happen in the GI tract, so it's not doing anything to the flora in your body. It's not disturbing anything. And then our final package that we have is the IT pack. So it comes with everything that you have in the skinny pack, but you also have the greens on the go. So there's 30 little straws in there of the greens. And the greens is something that we recommend people taking one of those little straws once a day. This product is our they say it's our 2nd highest selling product. That's really just because the wrap is what most people come to us for initially. But this is the product that people stay on auto ship for. I have customers since I started this in October of 2011 that are still ordering, and this is the product that they will not get off of. It's not that it's addicting, it's that it makes you feel so incredibly good. It literally gives you this burst of energy. It alkalines the body. It helps to strip the candida in the body too, because most of us, if you're eating cheese, dairy, any kind of dairy, certain meats, that sort of thing, our bodies are going to be more acidic, especially sugars, that sort of thing as well. So the average American or Canadian's diet has got a lot of acidity in it, whereas this is going to help to balance that out. And in there, you've got 38 superfoods. And it's all broken down, and it's cold pressed too, so you don't have to worry about any of the ingredient or any of the value of the ingredient being stripped from that. It's all going into the system, and it's being absorbed by your system too. Everything's highly bioavailable, which means that it's not going to be flushed through like most vitamins or most supplements on the market. And then the last two things that we have in there are our facial care line. So the box in the back you see is a box of the facial. So now you have a box of 4 facial applicators, plus our lip and eye cream. And our lip and eye cream you can use just under the eye, you can use on the lips or just around the lips, and it's actually going to help to puff out the fine lines. It doesn't make your eyes puffy by any means, it actually helps with swelling, but it's going to help to eliminate the fine lines. And a lot of people will say that it's just like being Botox. It's an amazing product in that regard as well. So that's our 8-pack, so you can see the value of being a loyal customer. And then the other option that we have to actually make money comes with becoming a distributor. And now I'm going to introduce one of our other presidential diamond leaders. This is Ashley DePalma. And she's going to share with you a little bit about actually becoming a distributor and the benefits of the business side of what we've got to offer tonight. Thank you, Ashley.
Hi, everybody. So I'm lucky because I get to talk about the best parts of It Works, the business. I started my business about 26 months ago, and we have a fantastic system that our corporate office has put in place. Something that's very simple, something that's very duplicatable. When you think about going into business, maybe it's a little bit scary. You know, you think about how much do I have to spend, am I going to make money, what do I have to do, what kind of skills do I have to have. With us, we're really lucky because we literally sign up, we're in business instantly, and we have amazing teams and groups of people that help us learn what to do. So we have 3 steps. The very first step is to join the party, and that's joining the business. It's $99 to start the business. That is a promotional price. Usually it's $199 to start the business. We don't think that's going to change anytime soon, but we can't guarantee that. So with your $99, you get a starter kit. At the very back of the room, we have a product table, and we actually have a starter kit sitting back there, so you can take a peek at it. You get some marketing materials, but you actually get a free box of wraps in your starter kit. So in Canada, we sell our wraps for $30 a piece. So if you think about your investment, you think about going into business, what's it going to cost me to start a business that can ultimately lead to profits and an income upwards of, I'll show you in a minute, anywhere from $300,000 to almost $33,000 a month and beyond that. So I like to compare our business lots of times to a brick and mortar business and what you have to spend to get started, and then compare it to this $99. You can make that back. You put on Facebook that you're doing this business. Maybe you post a really great before and after picture. I guarantee you're going to have 4 people that want to try that product. You sell those wraps for $30 a piece. That's $120 cash. You're going to make your investment back instantly. It's a risk-free business, you guys. The one other thing on top of that is your monthly costs. There's always going to be a monthly cost to doing business. There's no way you can get around that. Our costs are very, very low. Every distributor should be put on an 80 volume auto ship. It's about $80. It's a little bit more. We say an 80 volume. Our volume is like our internal currency. Every product that we sell has a volume amount attached to it. So say it's about $80 that you need to order in product. You can choose to order your own product and become a product of the product and use it. Or you can just get wraps that you're going to sell at parties and at wrap appointments. The other thing is your $20 e-suite. It's your website that the company put together for you. You attach your name to it. It's a link. You can send it to anybody in any country that we're open in that can sign up as a customer or a distributor. So that's your monthly running costs. You guys, that's a business write-off. At the end of the year, you're going to claim that amount back because you need to spend that to be in business. So again, you're putting out the money, you're going to get it back. So that's step 1, it's joining the business. Tonight, if you join the business, you guys, We have an awesome package, probably worth, I'm going to say, over $300.
Oh yeah. Yep.
For sure,
Yeah.
$300 or $400. So if you've signed up since the beginning of the month, or if you decide to sign up tonight, that big package with the big green bow at the front of the room, your name's going to be put in, and we're going to draw for that at the end of the night. So on top of that $99 kit, if you wish, if you're going to be in business, you're going to need more product. You can get, we have two booster packs, the mini booster and the party booster. The mini booster, you guys, is only available at time of sign up. When you're on that computer and you're signing yourself up, you can get the mini booster. After that, it's not available to you anymore. Okay, so just make a note of that. It's $149. You get 2 boxes of body wraps, a box of facials, a greens, a defining gel, and a fat fighter. You guys, that's worth $280. So the point of the booster packs is to get you a lot of product at a big discount when you're signing up. If you start posting on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, you're talking to people, you're blitzing people, because we are so new, people haven't heard of this, they're going to want to try it. The worst thing you can do is start this business, start talking about it, people want to try it, and you go, okay, well, I'm going to order more wraps, they should be in a few weeks. You're out of wraps, you're out of business. You cannot grow your business without our product. Do not be afraid to order these booster kits, you guys. I know it's an initial investment. You're going to make money. We're making about double what we bought the wraps for. You're into it for around $15, you're selling it for $30. So if $149 extra is in your budget, get the mini booster pack, okay? You're going to make $360 cash just by selling those wraps. You're going to keep the greens, the defining gel, the fat fighter, maybe to use, maybe to sample at parties, but you're going to sell those applicators and you're going to make money. Again, it's risk-free. You're selling that product. If you know you're going to be a rock star, you can get the party booster. There used to actually be a bigger booster, you guys, that most of us leaders in the room signed up with. It was called, we call it the big booster. I don't know if that was its technical name, but that's what we used to call it. But right now we have the party booster, and you know what, you guys? This is a really great package to get. I feel like with the party boost, you can do a proper party. You can go in with the party booster and your starter kit, which has your little party pad, which we're doing a very extended version of. But you can go in there and you can rock out a one-on-one appointment or a party with those items. You're going to get 4 boxes of wraps, box of facials, greens on the go, defining gel, fat fighter, and lip and eye cream. You guys, this is going to give you over $600 in party cash. If you're seeing numbers that are wrong from what I'm saying on the screen, it's because that's American. The Americans sell for $5 less per wrap than us. So you're putting cash money in your pocket. I'm going to talk to you guys in a minute about some of the average monthly incomes. You guys, that doesn't include your wrap cash that you're putting in your pocket. You know, you make your own choices in your business because that's what it is, but personally, I only wrap people for cash. When I'm doing a party, I say, wear yoga pants, come hydrated, with clean skin, and bring cash. $30 per wrap. If you want 2, it's $60. If you want 3, it's $90. That cash money in your pocket, for me, is gas in my car and groceries in my fridge. So that's the beautiful thing about this business, is that cash money. Step 2, get free wraps. In your first 30 days, when you find 4 people that want to sign up as a loyal customer, so you find 4 people that want to firm, tone, and tighten an area on their body and get it at a discount, the same discount we get it at, mind you, so keep that in mind. The company's going to say, we're going to give you $120 free to spend on what you wish. We're going to assume that you're going to buy more wraps because you're a rock star and you're out there wrapping people and doing parties. So you're going to get those 2 boxes of wraps for free. You guys, that's going to give you $240 cash profit in your pocket. Again, more wrap cash in your pocket. Step 3 is guarantee. If you find 3 other people that want to bring more cash flow into their home, want to go into business for themselves, and you teach them step 1 and 2, the company says that in your first 2 months you're going to earn $500 in commissions, and if you don't, they're going to top you up. So if you're $25 short, the company's going to make up that $25 for you. I firmly believe that you're out there and you're working the business and you're wrapping people, doing appointments, doing parties, you're going to make over $500 in your first 2 months. Depends on what your level of activity is. I'm very open with people at parties. I'm very open with people about what happened with me and in my business. I think my 3rd month paycheck was $2,500. It's because I was wrapping people like crazy. And I was asking people to join my business. So Cynthia, if you can turn the next slide, we're going to talk about our average monthly earnings. As I go through, you guys, these levels, this is the levels of our company. This is how you promote through the ranks. Different companies have different ways of doing it. We promote through the levels of our company by growing a team in the business. And when I say growing a team, that means signing up other distributors. So as I go through the ranks, I'm also going to ask anybody who's currently at that level if they could stand up so the guests in the room can see kind of where everybody is. So your first level is your distributor. When you sign up with that $99 kit, you press send, your credit card processes, you get an ID number, you're a distributor. Your first month average is $71 a month in commissions as an It Works independent distributor. Do we have anybody in the room who's a distributor? The next level is executive. Executive is where you start really growing a team. Now you're signing up people underneath you to do the business. So as an executive, your average monthly income is $309. Do we have any executives? Next is Ruby. Ruby is an average monthly income of $599. So you know, $599, that's groceries or a car payment, right? So that's enough to make a difference in your house. Do you have any Rubies? Next level is Emerald. Emerald start to see green. Average income of $1,121. So that's a big jump there. Any Emeralds? Okay, so this next level, you guys, I don't want to say that this is our first level of leadership, because as soon as you jump into this business and you're bringing people on into the business, you're instantly a leader. You're leading a team, you're coaching, you're training a team. But Diamond is kind of where everything changes. You can work this business however you want. I'm going to tell you how I think you should work it, because this is how I talk to my team. I know you're not all my team here. But I think you should race to Diamond. I think you need to freaking sprint to get to Diamond. Because when you get to Diamond, a whole new world opens up to you. We say it's like a license to print money. When you get to that level of Diamond, 2 major bonuses come into play in our compensation plan. And at times, that is made up thousands and thousands of dollars on my monthly commission check, as the rest of the leaders. So as a Diamond, your average monthly income is $1,910 a month. Do we have any Diamonds in the room? The brand new ones are all cocky as they stand up. Next level, yeah, as our husbands. Next level, you guys, you can see is a massive jump in our compensation plan, double Diamond. So this is a level where you actually now have these leaders promoting out underneath you. You now have diamonds underneath you. So average income, I think, is huge for a double Diamond, you guys. Average income of just over $6,000 a month. The average person with education and schooling behind them, you guys, doesn't make an average of $6,000 a month. Do we have any double Diamonds? Next is a pretty good jump, triple Diamond. Triple Diamond's average income is $10,541. Do we have any triples? I'm just going to note, you guys, for anybody who's currently doing the business or anyone who's going to be jumping in tonight, our average chart right here is in monthly. They've actually just switched it to an annual chart. Like it or not, it shows similar numbers. You have to remember, averages, you guys, if I'm talking about triple Diamond, it shows $10,500. Maybe there's some triples that are brand new that aren't making quite that. You guys, there's definitely triples making 3 times that, okay? So they pull everybody at that level in the company for a certain time period, okay? So it's averages. Next level is Presidential Diamond. Very exciting. There's 3 of us now in Manitoba. There's Cynthia Taylor-Iwampo. There's myself, and there's Jackie Z, who just promoted our So you guys, our average income, like how I own that, our average income is just shy of $17,000 a month for the level that we're at. That's the good life. Last level is Ambassador Diamond. This is the top of our company. We currently have 2 Ambassador Diamonds in Canada. They're sisters in Alberta, so there's lots of room for opportunity. Average income is just shy of $32,000 a month. That's a big, 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 big profit storage. Now you guys, when I say averages, you have to keep in mind our ambassador upline, who is, I think, about 30, I think she's my age, 32 years old.
Yeah.
She's making about 5 times that monthly income. Okay? So when you see that number, if that number is impressive, it is a very impressive number, but that's just down here from what happens when you become an ambassador.
It's average.
It's average.
And let me just say that because that's our ambassador, she's trained us how to chart, so we're training you how to chart, so you do make more than the average.
And you guys, there are people that are getting to these upper levels in the company, like presidential and ambassador, in under a year, in under 2 years. So you have to think, how much time have you put into your job, into your career, into your profession, and what's your average monthly income? Okay? There's people like us that do this for a year or 2, and we're making these numbers. With really no training, you guys. There's really nothing more to this than putting the ramp on people and asking the proper questions. Anybody can do it. So how I always end a party, a wrap appointment, is I say to somebody after I take the wrap off and they see the result, so the way I look at it is you have a choice. What's your choice? You can become a loyal customer. I don't even tell people generally about being a retail customer because people here in particular are pretty cheap and we don't want to spend for retail. You become a loyal customer. You're going to get wholesale pricing. I'm going to let you have my discount. You're going to purchase the product at the same price I can. You're going to manage your own orders. You have your own portal. You have your own little landing page. You can go in there. You got your ID number. You can change up your orders. Pretty soon you're going to have shipping options. We have an amazing referral program. You can get free boxes of wraps and free products. So you're self-sufficient, okay? Us as distributors, we don't have to worry about our loyal customers. We check on them once in a while to make sure they're happy. They run their own orders. It gets shipped to their door. There's no delivering product, seeing what they want to change up from month to month. They do it themselves. Free shipping in the US. We will have shipping options here soon. And free product. So right from month 1, every time you place an order as a loyal customer, you get 10% back in free product credit. So yes, the wrap is our flagship product. It's what draws everybody to us, but we have a lot more than the wrap. We have protein shakes and greens and vitamins and skincare. So our company said, hey, you know what, you could shop with anybody, but thanks for shopping with us. And because you've decided to shop with It Works, we're going to give you 10% free every single month. That's pretty incredible. I don't think Walmart does that. So as a distributor, that's your other choice. It's the smartest choice. If you're going to use our product anyway because you love it, you may as well make some money sharing it. We're human beings, you guys. We share what we like. We talk about what we like and we talk about what we don't like. If you're going to try wrap and love it, talk about it. Make the money off your family and friends that want to use it. We get to earn cash. We get to buy products at a discount and use those products. I can count, myself included, probably 7 people I know for sure in this room who have lost a huge amount of weight using the products. I have a leader on my team, Sharon. She's lost 75 pounds using the product in 8 months. We have great products, and we get to buy them at a discount as a distributor. We get to earn bonuses and commissions. We get out of debt. We get to earn large bonuses and able to pay off and pay down our debt. Friendships, fun, and freedom. We're a really great team, you guys. We have really great people. If you kind of look around the room, you can see we have men, women, some younger, some older, spouses. Everybody can work this business, you guys. We have a lot of fun. We're super laid back. We're jeans and t-shirts kind of people. We connect on this level every single month. We have these team meetings. We have Facebook pages. And we want everyone to be successful, no matter if you're a sideline, downline, upline. You guys, let me say to you, the more success that we have in this company, in our province, proves to other people, whether it be our mothers or our haters or our neighbors, that this product and this business works. We want everyone to be successful, you guys. The more successful we are, the more credibility we get. Okay? So support each other, inspire each other, congratulate each other. The more that it works, grows, you guys, everybody's going to benefit from that. So that's the end of the party pad presentation. Again, any guests in the room, if you do decide that you want to sign up, Joe, did all the guests get a distributor form? No. Okay, so you guys, anybody throughout the rest of the meeting, we're going to have a stack of distributor forms at the very back table where the product display is. If something clicks while someone's talking tonight and you guys feel like you're ready to sign up, you can go to the back of the room, you can get a distributor form. Just give it to the person that brought you or invited you tonight. They can just check it over to make sure it's right. And then your person that invited you will get a ticket from us and you're going to go into that draw for that basket of whatever it is, $300 or $400. Okay? Cynthia, I think we are going to go into one of our leaders' distributor stories right now.
We are. Good job. Okay, so what we want to do now is have the one and only amazing, not nervous whatsoever, Kara Patenza. Come on up. Okay, so we're going to hang out here on the couch, and I want you guys to hear Kara's story. Can everybody see her okay? You can stand up in the back. She's got to be comfy because, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking. And I want to say, first of all, for those of you, because hopefully at one point, we're going to get everybody in this room up to the front, whether it be sharing a testimonial, whether it be your story because you've become a leader in the company, you have something that you want to share. It really does make you grow as a person, grow as a leader, and I swear to God, it raises that income like crazy when you're willing to get up in front of people and get out of that comfort zone. So, Kara, let's hear how you got started, a little bit about your story and your success.
Sounds good. Hi. Hi. Hello. I'm Kara Patenza, double diamond with it works, obviously. So my story is honestly a typical network marketing story. Single mother, working 3 jobs. I had no time. I had no time for work. I had no time for myself, no time for my son, no time for anything. My girlfriend actually sent me an email from Belize and said, you gotta check this out. I went, whatever, I have no time. So I had Stephanie and Jackie bugging me. Let's meet, let's meet, let's meet. I'm like, these ladies won't they won't leave me alone. So literally they came to my work and I was closing one night at 9:30 at night and they waited for me at a restaurant. So at 10 o'clock at night they met me and they explained everything to me. They explained the compensation plan, they explained the amazing products, and I thought, what do I got to lose? I have nothing really right now to live for. I have no energy, I have nothing else, really. Like, I'm dying. I really was. I was on the verge of a nervous breakdown. I didn't sleep. All I did was work. So I tried it, and it literally took me 2 weeks before I had a chance to do my launch party. I worked so much. And Stephanie showed up, did my launch party. Like I said, 2 weeks. And in that time, I have to tell you that I did my training. 5 minutes, 10 minutes a night before I fell asleep. I did my training, did my launch party, and I sent on 2 distributors. From there, I thought, oh, 2 distributors? That wasn't so hard. So it just lit a fire. Within 2 weeks, guys, I almost hit diamond. From that time to 2 weeks, I was 2 distributors away from diamond. Anyone can do it. I was working 3 jobs. I did not, I'm very professional. I was a manager at a retail store. I would never take time away from my employer, but I didn't smoke. So my fake smoke breaks, I was texting people. I was always one going to the bank. In line, I was texting people. I was calling them. This is all I did. For 2 weeks straight, I went hard. Almost hit diamond. Didn't quite do it. The next month I did. And that's all I did, guys. I hated my job. I hated my boss. And I wanted to fire her. I always heard about firing your boss.
She might become a distributor at some point, so...
Well,
I don't think so.
Oh, no?
Yeah. No, she's terrible. So after going diamond, I got my diamond bonus. After 6 weeks, 6 days after I hit diamond, I fired my boss. I said, enough's enough. I hate you. So after I fired her, I thought, wow, I'm only making about half of what I'm making at my day job. Now what? Okay, work really hard. So Jackie helped me, Stephanie helped me, and that's all I did. I helped my team, I built with them, I drove everywhere. I went to Rochester, I went all over the States, I helped people way back there in Sprague and everywhere. I went everywhere to help everyone. And the beauty of this business is you make money by helping other people. It's absolutely amazing. So in 6 weeks, I hit diamond, and then 3 months after that, I hit double diamond. And I haven't looked back. I don't regret it. I mean, I live my life where it works. But it's not a 9-to-5 job that everyone's used to, but it's something you have to do every day. It's just, I go for dinner, I talk about it works. I'm at a family reunion, I talk about it works. It's just what I talk about, it's my passion. If it's not your passion, guys, I don't know how you're gonna do it. It has to be something you love and you're passionate about. And if you talk about it, and you do it every day, just a little bit here and there, and you're booking your appointments, and you're wrapping people, there's no way you can't make money. And I mean, I help my sideline. Like Stephanie isn't here right now, she's in BC. She calls me up and says she wants me to meet someone. I will, I don't make money off them, but I want to help her. And that's what it's about. It really is about helping each other, and when we're helping each other, we're all successful. Absolutely.
Okay, so everybody wants to know, what do you say to somebody? How do you approach somebody? So let's say, for example, you are at a family reunion.
Yes.
What do you say? How would you bring up the business to somebody?
Honestly, people always, it's just, everyone's curious. It's like, oh, what have you been up to lately? I'm in. When you say that to me, I'm so in. Because then you can't shut me up. And then literally, I go, well, I don't work anymore. What do you mean you don't work? Well, I quit my job. Well, you were making really good money. I was a retail manager, 17 years. I was one of the top managers for one company, one of the top managers in Canada. And I just say, well, you know what? I take my kid to school, I do field trips, and I talk about health. They go, and you quit your job? Like, yeah. Well, how? And then I know I'm really in. So then I just start talking about, have you heard about It Works? No. And then I just slowly I don't talk a lot about it, but I just keep them interested. And then you're at a family reunion, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to talk about work right now. How about we meet next week? And then I try to set up an appointment.
That's awesome. Excellent. Thank you so much, Kara. I think that it really is something that anybody can do. It is a matter of wanting it badly enough too. A lot of people, for all of you that are a part of the task force that's going on right now on Denise's page, there was that one call, Melanie, Vincent and I talked about that yesterday, that one call where, I can't remember his name, what was his name?
Eric Ward.
Yeah. Eric Ward, yeah, that talks about, maybe I should get you up here. Force you to come on up, Melanie Vincent.
For real?
Yeah, for real, for real. If you haven't had a chance to listen to this call, you'll hear the importance of listening to this because it really can make a difference in your business and wake you up again too.
Can you just tell everybody who she is?
Oh, Melanie Vincent. Melanie Vincent is, well, she's a longtime friend of mine, and she's actually, we went to school together, and she is the reason that I met Ashley as well. She came to my first launch party and helped grow my business substantially. Thank you very much, Melanie.
Although I said no at that time.
Yeah, you said no at that time, and then months and months later, she decided, okay, she's ready to go, and now she's rocking her business and getting back into it even more hardcore all of a sudden. And we've talked about this, this call. So I want you guys to hear about this. Go ahead.
It's totally on the spot. My heart's like,
yeah.
I'm usually really good in front of people. So the call yesterday by Eric Wore, W-O-R-R-E, I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm not sure what part she wants me to share, but the one thing that hit home for me was that I have a full-time aesthetic business, and I've done that for 14 years, and it's successful. And I was a part of another network marketing company for 7 years. And I've always done network marketing part-time. So the one thing that hit home for me was he had said that you can't be a part-time pilot. So you're flying a plane and you're part-time, you still have to give it 100%. Because if you don't give it 100%, the plane's not going to get off the ground. And I do my network business very part-time. And I don't always give it 100%. And when you come to a meeting, what he talked about a lot was that you can come to the meeting, you can go to all the events, and you can not quit, but you're still not giving 100%, so you're still not going to get anywhere. So that really, really, really hit home for me, because whether you work 3 jobs, like Kara just said, or you think you're too busy, I have 2 kids, I'm a wife, I run a successful business, you still have to give it 100% if you want to promote and make money. So that was a big aha for me. And I would highly recommend, I can't remember his page, but you can just Google him.
It's GoPro.
GoPro, yeah. And so I liked it, and already, you're getting feeds in your Facebook, and it's straight up, and that's what network marketing is. You have to be straight up. The other thing he said is that if you want to add 20 people to your team in 30 days, you need to talk to 100 people, because this business is a numbers game. It's not whether people, I know people join you if they like you, trust you, know you, but a lot of times, I think one thing I talked to Cynthia about, you blame yourself. I'm a bad leader, what am I doing wrong? How come people aren't joining me? I talk about it works all the time, but I don't talk to 100 people in 1 month. I sign up distributors and I get loyal customers weekly, but I don't talk to 100 people a month. So, yeah, now that really hit home. But anyway, it's a numbers game, and those 20 people that will join you in 30 days, probably 4 of them will only be with you in 4 or 5 months. So that's another drive to go find another 20 people. It's the way the business is, it's network marketing. But obviously it works, and like Cynthia said, I've known her for years, and Ashley, I've done her nails, and we were business partners before, and the reason I jumped in after a year and a half was because she told me she paid off $62,000 in debt in 3 months, and I was like, yeah, I said no to this a year ago. And I got 32 pounds in September, so I work out, but the product works too.
That's awesome. Did you guys hear that? She lost 32 pounds in 3 months?
September.
In September. That's fantastic. Really, a big part of success, too, is being a product of the product. If you're not using the product and you're just a promoter, you're not really going to get anywhere. You need to make sure that you're actually using and have at least tried almost every product. Some you may not need. Not everybody needs Estro Rhythm or regular. But everything else you want to try. You want to make sure that you have tried, you've got your family on the greens. You've tried the wrap. You've tried ThermoFit, the ProFit. Oh my God, it's one of my favorites. It's so delicious. Make sure that you're sampling products too. The Greens on the Go, an awesome, awesome product to get. And that Party Booster Kit, the bigger one that has the greens on the go, that's fantastic too, because now you can actually sample the greens too, instead of just getting the container. And it's really, really important to let people taste, touch, and feel your product, what it is that you have, so that you can intrigue them, and you can then in turn get them interested in the product as well.
Can you say, Cynthia?
Yeah.
You're walking billboard for this company. You're an independent distributor, but you should be proud of the product. If the 80 volume auto ship scares you, you know what? You go grocery shopping and you probably buy crap to fill your cupboards. Spend it on these products. If you use them, they work. The better you look and you feel about yourself, people will come to you. People will ask you what you're doing. You will find more people in your business, and you will find more customers for you. So become a product of the product, because we are our own billboard.
Yes.
You develop more of a passion.
Yes, 100%.
Totally, yeah. You do. You're going to fall in love with your business more so, because now you're going to have that much more to go out and tell somebody about. One of the things, one of my new distributors actually, he's obsessed with. He might be watching right now. He's obsessed with naturopathic medicine and just eating right, very all about clean eating and whatnot. And what he was saying was that his naturopathic doctor said to him, or his homeopathic doctor, pardon me, said to him when he first came in, because he had all sorts of stomach issues and whatnot, and she said to him, how much do you spend a month on groceries? And so he went into it, and she said, okay, so how much of that $500-600 that you're spending on groceries do you think is actually nutrition that your body is absorbing? And then he went into like, I don't know, maybe all of it, maybe not, or whatever. No, there's no way. If you look at a supplement, and especially our supplements that we have, the way that things are broken down and cold pressed, you are actually, if you really think about it, you're getting probably about $500 in groceries that you would spend in 2 of our supplements. Okay, if you're thinking about the greens and the It's Vital, instead of getting all the, I mean, I'm not saying stop eating food, I don't mean that, but I mean there's so much nutritional value that we have in every product that you can apply to your skin, that you can put into your body, that It Works sells. There is such value behind it, and that's a really good thing to note to people when you're presenting in front of people as well, because it's a real eye-opener for people to realize, yeah, I guess I spend so much on food, whatever. Think about the greens on the go. How many cartons of blueberries are in greens on the go? 20 cartons of blueberries.
That's choose.
Greens choose. Oh my goodness. I'm literally picturing the package, said the wrong thing, sorry. Yeah, and the greens choose. So nobody's going to go out and buy 20 cartons of blueberries to have per day. But you've got that in these little chews. So there's so much value that's in nutritional value and dollar-wise too, that's in the products that we're using on a day-to-day basis. So thank you very, very much, ladies. I appreciate you guys. Yeah,
Great job, Kara.
thank you, Kara. Also, congratulations on Double Diamond as well, because that's a big, big product. She's been a Double Diamond for a while. She's been a rock star for some time. And we're so proud of her. She's an awesome leader as well. And I know if Steph was here right now, Steph would be crying and bragging about her and going on and on about Kara. So on behalf of Steph as well, I want to say, I love you, Kara. Yeah, me too. And Jack. Okay, so now what we'd like to do is have all of our leaders come up. Everybody that has something, a gift to give for anybody that promoted in the month of April, please come on up. Up we go. Come on. Marcy, I see you standing up. Are you walking forward? Okay, so like I said, April was one of our company's biggest months that we've had. As far as sales goes, we've had some of the biggest promotions that we've had in the company as well. So there's immense growth in just that 1 month. The beautiful thing about this immense growth that we've had is the fact that the company has put out these big promotions for us. And these big bonuses, pardon me, for us. So the bonuses were extended. So for those of you that are guests in the room, maybe you're not aware of the fact that we have bonuses right now at $10,000, at $15,000, $25,000, a $50,000, and a $75,000 bonus that the company is putting out. If you're an amazing rock star, you can get all those bonuses. It's insane what we offer. If anybody signs up tonight, or within the month of May, and within 3 calendar months, that's by the end of August, you maintain the level of diamond. So you promote the level of diamond, and you can work closely with your upline, and if you just hit the ground running so hard, and don't give up, put your blinders on, don't let anybody stop you, don't give a crap about anything that says you're annoying on Facebook, because when you've got a five-figure income coming in per month, all those people that were laughing at you are going to be like, say, what? And at that point, you can laugh all the way to the bank. So anyways, if you make the level of diamonds, you're going to get a $10,000 bonus on top of everything else that we have to offer. For everybody in the room that is already a distributor, an executive, a ruby, an emerald, if you've not yet made the level of diamond, you have until the end of this month. Put your running shoes on and just hit that ground running as hard as you can, because it's attainable for anybody. We have had people go diamond in 10 days? 9 days? What was Barb?
She went diamond in 9 days.
9 days. Signed up, went diamond in 9 days. It's doable. People do it. If you have, I mean, everybody's got contacts. Actually talk to people and be open about it and be excited about your business too and what you have to offer, and you can get people on board. Okay, so what we'd like to do now is we're going to ask all of the executives. all the executives everybody that promoted to the level of executive in the month of April to please stand up, and I'm going to ask you to walk across the stage. Come on up, baby and all. Okay, so you guys come across here. Okay, and then I want you to say what your name is and when you started the business. And then your leader will present you with your gifts. She said, I'll hold shaky. She said, no. She's too cute. So I'm going to let her go. Go ahead. Your name? Not Gomez. Osborne. Osborne. Okay, and you started when?
March 31st.
March 31st. And who's the little one? Ruby. Next step. Oh, that's exciting. Don't stop at Ruby just because her name is your baby. She's a beautiful baby. Okay, come on up.
My name's Brittany and I started in November.
My name is Liliana and I started in February.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn Leon, and I started April 6th.
It's correct. April 6th. Congratulations. Wow.
I'm Jacqueline Grigsby and I started March 7th.
Hi.
I'm Donna and I started in September.
Congratulations. Excellent. Okay, so now we will ask for all of our rubies. Everybody that went Ruby. Oh, Ruby.
You have to stay there.
What's your last name, Tuesday?
That's a family joke.
Okay, if you're Ruby, come on up.
Around or up?
Yeah, you can come up. Well, you can come right here. Doesn't matter.
She's the only one. I didn't know what shade of makeup was. I was like, please don't be serious. That would have been hilarious.
Selena. Selena
And I
again.
started March 31st.
Okay, good. You have to actually be like noted for that thing. Donna, you're back. Okay. And Donna's Ruby. Right. Oh, never mind. Okay, yes. Donna. Okay, so now, do we have anybody that went emerald in the month of April?
I'm going out for my husband. I'm Kayla, my husband's Oliver. I went emerald last month and he went emerald this month. So.
Congratulations. Okay, and, you have another emerald. Come on up, we've got more green.
I'm Carolyn and I went emerald because I went in April.
Hey, did that happen at Green Carpet? When did you start?
I started in August last year.
Congratulations. Okay, now diamonds. Do we have any diamonds? Yeah.
All right, well, I went diamond last month, and I'm going double this month.
I love it. It's double promotions. This is fantastic.
Carolyn went diamond in April.
Congratulations. Oh, Jake's so nervous.
G'day, I'm Jake, and I started in November last year.
And we have Katie Murphy and Crystal Fleming that both went diamond last month as well. I just want to give them a
And a few out-of-town diamond promotions as well. Audrey Miller
Milford, Tasha Baldock, Tracy Riley, Barbie Campbell, Carla Freeman, and Tanya Goodard.
Okay, Pascal from France went diamond this month. And Genevieve from Quebec went diamond this month. And Nikki just went triple.
Now we're doing double diamond. Now we're doing triple diamond.
I have a couple doubles I want to do.
Double diamonds we're going to announce.
Sorry, I should have done them all at once. Double diamond, Matt Hauser, the one and only. Karen O'Brien. And Tracy Riley again. She earned 2 bonuses this month. So.
Wow. $35,000.
15 and 10.
$25,000. No, I'm not numbers, whatever. Okay, so now we're going to do triple diamond. So let's come on up if you have a triple diamond. So this is Kat's girl Jackie from Winnipeg, but part-time in Australia and wherever the heck they decide to travel to, because they're kind of world travelers. So, and doing an amazing job with the business. You signed up when?
I signed up in March last year.
And already triple, and she went double last month, and was it diamond the month before?
In January. I went diamond in January.
Whatever. You got a lot of bonuses. Crazy bonuses, and then her husband Jake, also a bonus. You guys have made how much in bonuses so far?
60.
We already did.
Okay, and then we have a couple. Oh, wait a minute. You want and just one more time again. What's the next last name again? Kuladenchuk. It's hard to remember. Congratulations, Nick Kuladenchuk, if you happen to be listening on live. Okay, then you also got some triples.
Yeah, Deandra went triple this month. And I also want to announce presidential on my team as well, and that is Barb Hauser. And she found out last night, and so we just announced it this morning. Between her and her husband Matt, so far this year they've earned over $100,000 in bonuses. And it took Barb 1 full year to get the presidential diamond, working her butt off, and she is just about to give birth. I thought she was going to on the last day of the month, since everything was so stressful. I was real worried about her. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to go see her first thing tomorrow morning and going to congratulate her in person. So I'm
possibly in the hospital.
Possibly in the hospital. Yeah, we might have a baby diamond soon.
Okay, do not leave, because this is my presidential diamond. I'm so proud of this girl. Jackie and I have been friends for a long time. We were in business as was Barb. We all came from the same company. A different place, a different time. We are now in a better place, in a better time. And Jackie is somebody who has seen the vision. She actually saw the vision from the very beginning, was held back a little bit because there wasn't maybe the support that she wanted initially.
I was afraid.
Yeah, you were, like most people are. Most people hear about it. It sounds too good to be true. There was trepidation for sure. At first you were like, oh, I don't really know if this is something I want to do. But there was something tugging at you daily, telling you that, oh, I should call, I should just ask questions.
It's called, I didn't want to get left behind.
Yes, exactly. If you're sitting in the room right now and you're thinking, you know what, that person sitting 3 people over from me is also a guest today and she's going to sign up, what if she, in 3 months, is making $10,000 a month? And I could have been. And I didn't, jump at the chance tonight. Because this is something, if you talk to anybody in direct sales, in almost any other business out there, And actually, there was even Mel. Mel, you and I were talking. She was in another company as well. And we were talking about the compensation plan. It far exceeds any other compensation plan out there. If you break it down, once you actually understand it, you're like, how is this company making any money? Because it is crazy what they give away and how attainable it is if you actually see the vision and if you work for it.
It's totally true.
Totally true. And actually, Jackie, okay, so first of all, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I have a mom spa and then a couple other things in there.
Yeah, nice.
A little rub down, there you go.
Okay, so she loves your daily spa, that's for sure, right? I wanted to just share a few things. Sure. I'm just okay. Well, I just wanted to share a few things with you guys, like how what it takes to get here. So I figured you guys might be curious about, like, you know, how do you go from making $500 a month to, you know, $15,000 a month, $20,000 a month, and stuff like that. It really is everything that we're talking about. It is doing the steps to success. It's doing the just reading from the party pad and doing it over and over again. And the more people you get in front of, every time you do that, you increase your odds of finding that person in your business that's going to be a leader. We are looking for leaders. There's a lot of distributors and a lot of people who join the business, and there's certain people who have a burning desire for more. They want to get better, and they want, you see? Some people that just know that they want to make, you know, they want to do more, they want to be more. They don't want somebody else telling them what to do anymore. You kind of get sick and tired of being sick and tired, and there's a window of opportunity that you kind of become open-minded towards this business, because I wasn't, like you said, I was in it from the beginning. I wasn't. I was afraid, and it was scary, and I thought it was too good to be true, and I had to sit back and watch you do it. And in the process of sitting back and watching Cynthia do it, I lost out on a lot of business that I could have been doing. I could have started, I think you started about 8 months before me or 9 months before me, and even at your launch party, I came home with the idea. I'm like, okay, maybe I can do this. And then I was like, nope, too scary, not yet. Still okay with what I'm doing, even though I'm not happy and I'm miserable and I'm, you know, not in a good place. But you get used to not being in a good place. You get used to being, you know, doing the same thing over and over again. And, you know, you just kind of get to a point, there's going to be one day where you get so pissed off at your boss because they made you work late and they didn't appreciate you and you didn't get paid properly. And, you know, like, things like that happen, and you finally get sick and tired of it, and then all of a sudden you become open-minded, and you're like, okay. I remember phoning Cynthia going, okay, tell me what I need to know. And I listened, and she talked to me for a few hours, and, right? Might have been more than a few hours. It was probably about 4 hours of many questions, and I was really, really nervous. But after I talked to her, she explained a lot of things to me, and I had to understand the difference between where I was going and everything like that. But once I understood that I wasn't supposed to know what I was doing when I got started, that it was something I was going to learn as I went along, and I was just needed to start in order to get going, I was like, I'm going to do whatever you tell me to do. And I did. I was like, what do I do next? What do I do? You know what? The answer is, it's the party pad. It's the steps to success. It's getting wraps on people. It's booking your own launch parties. If you are not a diamond yet, or even if you are a diamond and you're trying to get to double diamond, or if you're a double diamond, you want to get to triple diamond, you need to book your own parties. You need to book parties. You need to get the wrap on people. You need to book appointments. You need to talk to everybody. I get really nervous when it comes to blitzing. Like, I don't, you know, strategically go out blitzing, but I talk to everybody I know. I talk to the waitress. We were at the spa the other day. I blitzed 2 ladies in the change room. I gave them my business card. I'm always doing that. I'm kind of a little bit of a ninja blitzer. I'm a little shy. I like to do it on the side. And yeah, so that's how I do it. But it really, for me, comes down to the fact that you've got to get that wrap on people. You're looking for leaders. And when you find strong people in your business, you want to focus on them. Don't ever, ever, ever think that if you have someone strong that they're okay. That's the biggest mistake you can make in this business, is to let your strong leaders try to figure it out on their own. They need help. You're supposed to spend 80% of your efforts on the strongest people in your business. They're the ones that are going to go the furthest with you. They're going to run with you. And that, to me, I think, is the most important thing to know about getting to the higher levels. I wanted to thank my husband for always... Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
Sorry. He's always by my side, no matter what, every single day since we've been together for 11 years now. We're going on our 10-year anniversary. Since we've been together, I feel like the luckiest woman in the world to be with such a strong, supportive partner. And so if you have somebody who's out there supporting you, you're very, very lucky, because I would not be here without my husband, Joe, who is
Get a room.
Sorry, I really didn't try. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that is on my team or my sideline. I want to thank my husband. I want to thank all the leaders on my team, even the ones that are not here with us in Winnipeg, but the ones that are out of town. And this business is a gift. Never, ever, ever, ever take that for granted. You need to work your business every day, because what it's going to do for you, it's going to serve you for the rest of your life. So don't ever take that for granted. Appreciate it, take care of it, and nurse it like it's your baby.
There you go, Jack. Thanks.
Thank you, Jackie. That was beautiful. And they're crazy in love. It's pretty much happened since they ran away and got married.
We did. Okay, so we are going to move along and invite another beautiful couple and very much in love couple to come on up to the front. Our triple and diamond, come up to the front. And come up like you're shy. Good job. Come on. Own it. So Jake and Jackie are, like I said before, they are part-time Australia, part-time Winnipeg, Australia. Much more exciting. Not person-wise, but I mean location. So yeah. So both of them had the opportunity to go to Green Carpet, and they are going to share some exciting tips that they learned, some aha moments that they learned from Green Carpet. So I'll let you guys go ahead and share away.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
So if you guys don't know, the Green Carpet is an event that's put on in Florida, and they have it 3 times this year. So the first one just happened in April. And it has a lot of training, and you get to see the corporate team, and you get to see all the higher up people in the company, and you get to learn and hear a lot of people's stories. So we're just going to share some of the highlights, but every time we get a chance to go to any sort of event, we're there. Like, I just think it fills you up, and it gives you all this motivation and excitement, and it's just great to learn and be around other people who are successful in the business. So what we learned, the first thing was Mark Pentecost, our CEO. He's such a good speaker. He used to be a coach, so he's so motivational. He always does like the hand gestures. And he talked about 4 things that we need to know moving forward into this spring season, or spring if you're from North America. So he said the first thing is to work as a team. So I think Ashley touched on it before, that like if we're not in competition with each other, we're helping each other, because if someone else is doing well in their business, it's good for It Works, and it's good for you. So the more that It Works grows, the better it is for us, and no one person can get anywhere on their own in this business. Like, if you're the only one doing It Works, you would go nowhere. You need your upline, you need your downline, you need your sidelines. You gotta work as a team. So that was the first one from Mark. The second one was stick to the systems. Use the systems. We all know we've got the party pad, we've got the Blitz card that I'm holding in my hand, and we've got steps to success. We've got a system that works. Don't try to like find your own way or make your own presentation. Just stick with it. They made it for you. They made it so simple. So just stick with it. Then he said, never ever miss an opportunity. Never like let it go. Take advantage, because now's the time. Like, the timing is only right every now and then, and right now is the right time. So we're growing. So take advantage. And the last one he said was never give up. So never give up. If you have a setback, you don't have time to worry about it or to think about it. You've got to keep moving forward. If you waste 5 minutes going, oh, that person said no, you're wasting time when you could be signing up somebody else. So those 4 things were super inspirational.
myself, Jackie, got involved in this business 12 months ago, and obviously being a guy down under, I was very sceptical, like most of you guys might be out there tonight. And she did the big boost thing. She got $500 worth of product. I came home from the pub, and she bought all this new business, and I was great. I don't know if I was drunk or if I was happy for it, but I'm so glad that she did, because it really has changed our lives. I really didn't I didn't know what to expect from it. I've never heard of this company before. So I'm just going to share what I sort of took out from Green Carpet from a guy's point of view. Because I mean, obviously there's a lot more women in the business compared to the guys. But when they were down there in the conference, they did a bit of blitzing and how to go about it and things like that. And obviously Pam Souter and Mike Patillo, the sales and marketing gurus at the top, would go around the crowd and they would go through people's blitzing skills and things like that. And, am I supposed to be talking about this one now? Yeah. And they were basically saying how people tend to throw up when they're talking to people, and they talk too much about the product. So we just use that blitz card. That's all we've got to do. This is what it is. This is what it does. Even the other day, you would have thought that I would have learned something from the conference, but I was out at lunch the other day with Jack, and we took our business cards and I put them on the table, and the waitress asked about, what's that? And I was talking to her about the business, and I started going into detail and stuff, and about a minute into it, I got a kick under the table. and I took it as, Jack proves I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing all right at this. And she ended up taking the 2 blitz cards, which was great, and she goes, can I have 2? And I said, yeah, sure. And then afterwards she goes, you're talking way too much. She said, what could you have done different? And yeah, so even after I learned that, after I learned that at the conference, you can still ramble on at times. So it's just important to keep it simple. And one of the other things I was just going to talk about was, from a guy's point of view, was that one of the Ambassador Diamonds brought up that statistically, guys are starting to use more products to take care of themselves. You know, I never used to. I used to use a bar of soap on my face. And,
hardcore.
Not really, I didn't use anything. But, we're typically using more stuff now as we get older. So we're spending a lot more time on products. And guys are pretty loyal to a product. They, once they find something that they like, they'll use it for a long time. Where women might like to try everything. Like my wife, she might find a cleanser or a toner and try 5 different ones. Not anymore though. Where women might like to use a bit of everything, where a guy will be pretty loyal to a product. And for example, my father-in-law has been seeing the same barber for 20 years. So when you find a good product like this and you get behind it, and what I was going to say is, with your parties, I would say try to invite more guys, because guys tend to put their hands in their pockets first, more so than women, from my perspective. They're happy to just go, yep, there it is, whatever, just pay for it. When I'm out shopping with her and she picks up 3 outfits and she goes, which one should I shoot? Just get them all. Just get them all, whatever. So if having more guys to their party, I think, you know, and they can get behind a product that's good, like the skincare, the wraps, even if it's not the wraps, you know, the greens, protein, things like that. So if you get them involved, I think that's a really good thing from a guy's perspective. Get them shelling out cash. Yeah, and that's what I was going to touch on, and you want to go to say something else?
Just the last thing, we were going to talk about the guy thing first and then both talk about blitzing, but anyway. Just to cover the blitzing thing, with the not throwing up on people, if it's not on the card, then you shouldn't be saying it. If you can't read it or point to it, you should be saying it. So if Jake's talking about, you know, detoxifying or how we're a debt-free company, I'm like, it's too much too soon. You just say, this is what it is, and this is what it does. And, you know, if they say, well, like, how does it work? You go, yeah, it works really good. It works just like that photo. And then if there's any more conversation, it should be about the person. So that's one of the things that Pam touched on was, it should be them. Like, you should be letting them talk, asking them a little bit more about themselves. And when they ask you questions, you just go, yeah, it's on the card. It's just like this. It looks like that. That's what it does. let's get one on you. She said, you know, some people are going in and trying to sign people up for the business when they're blitzing, they're talking about the business, and she actually said, your goal is just to get a wrap on someone. That's it. So.
Okay, before we're going to do a quick Q&A, but we're also, before that, we're just going to turn on the music for about 3-4 minutes, and if any of our guests are interested in signing up, you can again fill out the form in the back of the room, and then we'll pass those up to the front so we can get your name in the draw. So 3-4 minutes, kind of a little bit of a break, and then any questions that you guys have. If you wanted to start thinking of those, don't come rushing up asking us questions. We want your questions to be asked in front of everybody because somebody else in the room is going to have the same question. So, music starts.
If anyone needs to leave too, it is.
Oh yeah, you guys. 349. Nobody has 349? Come on up and thank you guys. Congratulations. And what's your name? Liz? Congratulations, Liz. Okay, and for another body rock, the next number is 0981299. Whoa! Did she win last time too? Look, I remember you coming up to the front last time. Congratulations.
Well, it's not like you won a car, Cynthia.
Oops. Sorry. Not everybody knows got that. That's okay. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Next one for another draft is 0981311. Congratulations, your name? Corey, of course. Corey, congratulations. Okay, and then our last door prize draw is for the orange greens. It is 0981330. Okay, and anybody else that's signing up tonight to go in the big basket draw? Start your business tonight? Got another one in the back? Raise your hands high, guys, if you are, because we don't want to miss out on giving you guys tickets. Okay, we want to make sure that your name is in the draw. We're doing that right away. May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th that didn't get a ticket, put your hand up too, please. We've got everybody? Nobody else in May? All right. Okay. Drum roll. Wait, you know what? Oh, never mind. Okay, and our lucky winner is 500999. Nobody? No. 5. Who got it? Oh, congratulations. And what's your name? Cheyenne? Is it Cheyenne? Yes. Congratulations, Cheyenne. Okay, you guys, thank you guys all for coming out. If you guys need to leave, please, guys and gals need to leave, please feel free. If you have any questions, now's your opportunity. So raise your hands high. Anybody have any questions? Mike, go ahead. Oh, Mike, you know what? Wait, you guys. Come up and ask.
There's a bunch of us, well, 5 of us right now who have a booth at the Red River X. We would like some more help. If you want to come help us for the whole 10 days, whatever you want, just come out and talk to me and we'll sign you up. And then the table is only like $130, $125 for like 10 days. You can't get it better than that. So if you want.
So what does it mean by helping you out?
Doing draws, selling
I'm
wraps.
just kidding.
Yeah, I get all the distributors. No.
Help grow my
Good thing,
business.
selling wraps, whatever. You bring 20 wraps, you sell 20 wraps that day, that's yours. And then what we're going to do is all the leads, we're going to just basically split them up even. Here's yours, here's yours, here's yours. We're going to have a big draw. Just contribute a little bit to the draw, like a pack of wraps, Fat Fighters, whatever. And we're just going to make it big and have fun.
If anybody's not done a trade show before, to actually do it with other people. And the 4 of them that are doing the trade show have all done trade shows before too, so it's nice to do shows with people that have had experience as well. You're going to learn something in the meantime. Any other questions? Mike has another question.
How do you chart? Say you have your charting your thing, but you've had distributors leave. Do they stay on your chart or do they go off your chart?
Well, that depends. So remember, in this business, we can move volume, okay? So Mike is asking about charting. So let's say, for example, you want to chart, so we're going to keep it really simple and say you want to chart to executive. That means you have 2 distributors under you. If you have 1 distributor under you who's quit, and I shouldn't say quit, if they've canceled completely, then you can't use them. But if they're not running their auto ship, but they're still considered active, and you can go on your reports and your downline and you can see if they're still active or not. You can place an order yourself for $400, and then you can, at the end of that order, you have that little link, you can click it and you can move the volume. You can put it under that person. So we have the ability to get ourselves promoted that much faster. Keep in mind that if you're promoting to Diamond or something like that, you want to make sure that you have the volume to maintain that. Some people, unfortunately, will put in all kinds of crazy money and promote themselves to a level to get a bonus that they can't maintain, and then they end up falling flat on their butts. So you want to make sure that you're actually working with people, showing them how to do the business as well. But if you have 1 or 2, maybe 3 people before getting yourself to Diamond, that you have the people in place, but you just need to move volume, we as distributors are allowed to order a total of 1,000 BV and disperse, and it can't be 1 order, it has to be 5 separate orders. You can disperse that between 5 separate people. If you have 3 people, you can disperse 1,000 between 3 people, whatever it is, but it's 1 whole order has to be moved under that specific person, that specific distributor. So you've got option to do that. So you can, that's another beautiful thing. In a lot of direct selling companies, you cannot do that. So we really are in control of our business and our promotions as well. Any other questions? Does that answer you? Yeah? Anybody else? Everybody's ready to go celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Everybody's got margaritas on sale tonight. I'm just assuming. I don't really know that for sure. I'm going to beg. Okay? Don't you think they will? Yeah, or tequila. Yeah. One tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4. Okay, nobody else has any questions? Next meeting, you know what, that we are setting up, it will not be here. Lucienne was gracious enough to speak to one of her contacts, and I think we're going to do it at the Clarion next month, because the VIT did not have any availability. So I need to set up the actual date with them, but I have to speak with them in the next couple days. But it was, it's the Clarion, you said, right? Yes, at the Clarion. So we'll let you guys know as soon as we have that information. It's going to be in the next couple days that I'm able to speak with the coordinator there, and we'll post it on our pages. Oh yeah, and don't forget, you guys, I did mention that earlier, but don't forget again with the good bonuses. If you are aiming for Diamond, if you're Ruby, you can get to Diamond. You can definitely get to Diamond. It's attainable. If you are executive, you can work your butt off. You guys, this meeting is the beginning of the month. You still have, what is it, 26 days? Am I right? I think so, 26 days. And I did the math properly there. I hit my head right on the spot. 26 days left to get to the level of Diamond, to get yourself that $10,000 bonus. Every single person you come across, talk to them. don't worry if you feel foolish, if you feel stupid, if you feel like they're going to look you up and down and go, why are you talking to me about a rap? I don't need a rap. You're insulting me. You're making no sense with whatever you're saying. That's practice. You guys are practicing on those first people, and then it's just going to you're going to get better and better in each person.